I am blown away by this brand new Wig Pro style. Find out why coming up. The featured wig styles were sent to me by Wig Pro in cooperation with Wig Studio One. You can find these styles at Wig Studio One. Expand the description box below this video. I'll attach a link directly to the style as well as the other Wig Pro styles. You can check out all the prices and colors. We invite you to shop at Wig Studio One. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. The style that I'm wearing today is called Robin. I have Robin in two colors to show you today. The color that I'm wearing here is called Rocky Road. It's fantastic. We're going to get into that in just a moment. Robin is a short boy cut pixie style. It's super flattering, easy to wear, and very affordable. Let's get into this color real quick though, because I have two brunettes to show you on this style today. Rocky Road is in a regularly mixed brunette, and it starts with a medium chestnut brown, and you'll also find some lighter brown in there, some lighter chestnut, and then we're looking at some neutral blonde in the highlighting. I think it's done so well. It's not a rooted color, but there's a lot of dimension here that kind of gives the appearance of regrowth because of that darker chestnut at the base color. And the highlighting is just so well done. In fact, that blonde is kind of centered around the face and on the top. I think that gives it a really nice lightening effect around the face. Super flattering, and it looks perfect on this style. Robin features a lot of nice quality cap features. The price point is very nice, and this particular one is just absolutely so convenient and ready to shake and go out the door. So it looks like Robin here in the front is going to be anywhere between 4 and 5 inches. Now the product profile says 5 to 6. I really don't think we're seeing 6 unless they're taking that measurement from the crown down through the sides. But let's focus on these bangs. So these side swept bangs on this little boy cut pixie are going to be about 4 inches, and it's really very nicely done right over the eyebrows, so they're not getting in the face. You can sweep them off to any direction. In the back, it appears that you're probably going to see about a 3 to 3.5 inch crown. And then that tapers down into a very short 1.5 inch nape. So this sculpted look on the sides and the tapering in the back is what really gives it that boy cut look, because the longer layers are on the top and front. It just has a beautiful little profile. One thing that Wig Pro does that really impresses me is they really pay attention to the crown. A lot of times with even higher end styles, you can get a really unnatural look at the crown, especially if it's a permatease crown. Now this one gives you a little bump in profile. However, in looking at it, it's just such a natural look. It doesn't look like you've teased the heck out of it, right? I am really impressed so far with the value. And when I say value, I mean a combination of ease and comfort, good quality cap features and fibers, and an affordable price point. So with this Robin style, you're gonna get a full lace front, and then it's open wefted tops, sides, and back. It's really super lightweight. I don't have a weight measurement on it, but gosh, I could literally fold this wig up into a little 2-inch square and stick it in my pocket to go somewhere if I had to. Not that I would, but I was just amazed at how light. The density is light, the fiber is light, the cap is super light, yet the coverage is really, really nice. So let's take a look at this lace front. While I'm up here, I do want to talk about the price point. The price point is one of the other reasons why I think this is an incredible value. As of today's date of the filming, it's like $179 or $175, and that's always subject to change, of course. But as of right now, also, Wig Studio One is able to offer that standard industry 30% discount on the Wig Pro line. That brings it down to $125. So I'm just really super impressed. Taking a look at this lace front then, the knots are fairly fine here. As you can see, they take the highlight right up to that lace front at the front. I think that really softens it quite a bit. It blends in nicely. It conforms nicely. That's just an all-around beautiful temple to temple lace front. And that's going to lend a lot of versatility to this little boy cut pixie. I mean, I can't really name a whole lot of little boy cut pixies like this with a lace front. So this is amazing. It's an open top, and there is some permatease on the top. It's not thick, heavy and pillowy. It's very, very easy to sort of just pick those fibers and fluff them out over that permatease layer so you can't see down into a heavy presence of permatease. I just sweep that hair at the temple right over my biological hairline, and it seems to do a pretty good job. And then at the nape, I think it's long enough to cover most hairlines in the back. And then you just want to scoop around the ear to make sure you've got good coverage around the ear. But at 1.5 inch nape, I think that's really pretty decent. There used to be a wig style out. It was called Heather by Renee of Paris. Does anybody remember that? I still have 2 Heathers in my wig closet because I absolutely love that style. They discontinued it a couple of years ago. But it was a beautifully sculpted short boy cut pixie like this with a lace front. And I know that there just isn't many of those out there like that now. So I really am excited about this, and I'm definitely going to be ordering this in my favorite blonde. But wait, there's more. We're going to do an unboxing of the other robin that I have and another beautiful brunette. This one is 829 R12. Okay, so I haven't even looked at this yet. It's still in its packaging. You'll notice that it uses a very small box. I like that. It's a keepsake box though because it's very sturdy, which I love, as you know. There's the inside. There it is in the box. So this will tell you what I mean when I say that this just, you could fold this wig up and put it in your pocket. That's crazy. So here's what it looks like. Okay, let's take this net off. Okay, that net seems to be wrapped around that tag. These unboxings are so weird because everything's falling out all over the place because I try to lift it up and show you everything. So there's a bit of tissue paper in here. Okay. Wow, that's a pretty color, isn't it? So this color 829 R2. So this is a rooted color. I think I said R12. No, R2, that's a deep brunette root. So it's a dark root, but it transitions beautifully because then what you have is a medium chestnut, deep kind of rich chestnut brown. And then that's heavily highlighted with a medium to light auburn shade, which they're calling an apricot, which is very appropriate, I think. So it transitions beautifully. There's just a hint of a root there, really. The highlights seem to be blended throughout the style, so I'm not noticing it's concentrated at the face or anything, but it's a rich, beautiful color. It's a little deeper and darker than what I'm wearing here in the Rocky Rip. So let's give it a shake. I know it always looks like I'm killing some animal or something when I'm doing this, especially with this little thing of a wig here, right? Let me go ahead and show you the inside of the cap real quick while I have this one unboxed. So this cap weighs heavily in the wow factor on this style. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by the quality of this cap. You would find cap features like this on a much more expensive style. Take a look. So you've got an extended lace front. When does that ever happen on a pixie style, right? It extends back into the ear tabs nicely contoured. The knotting is very fine. The wefts on the top are covered by a little bit of a rose lace mesh there. Lots of wefting and darting, giving it a beautiful air-like feel on. And then you have a brushed velvet ear tab, nice big long sturdy stays. That's important on a pixie because you want those ear tabs to stay put, giving you the best possible coverage. Turn it around to the back now. Look at this. You have an extended felted nape and Velcro style adjusters. Now, I just beg you, this cap just is an anomaly, don't you think? Because it's a rare occurrence to see a cap like this on such an affordable style. I mean, these features are just really ultra premium and super comfortable. The Velcro adjusters, the extended nape, the lace front, everything is done so well. Now I will talk about the fit a little bit on this. So based on how it feels on my head right now, it's pretty much average. I cinched it in only slightly to accommodate a petite average circumference. If you are of a large circumference, I would say this might be a little too snug for you. But if you're anywhere from a petite, average, I can't talk about an average large because I don't have a way to measure that. But I think this is a really nice, true average cap. Seems to have a lot of stretch. And it's super light and stretchy, so, you know, maybe it would go up to an average large. Okay, so are we ready to try this one on? I'm gonna remove the tag. I don't want that flying around. I'm gonna pop this one off and apply the 829 R2. I still like diving into my caps, guys. Forehead first, that's how I get the best fit. Okay, so right out of the box, just swirl around on the top a little bit. Set the permatease loose. Make sure the fibers have a nice airy movement by bringing in, fluffing them up a bit. Okay, isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, so let me adjust my hairline a little. Let me get in there with my last two fingers and just pick and fluff a bit. Scoop forward. Come back to the nape and just sort of rough up that crown a little bit to set that free. And then scoop around the ear. I recommend when you wear pixies before you go out of the house, just do a once around in the mirror so you can see all sides, just to make sure you've got the good coverage. So is the style consistent? Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. And this is not a great mirror. The camera isn't. But wow, isn't it adorable? Again, I feel like there's just such an amazing value here, which I am finding the case in the last few Wig Pro styles that I have reviewed. All right, another beautiful brunette, wouldn't you say? I am over the moon with this style. I really, really am. You could sweep this bang in any direction. Wow. I mean, you could part it down the middle if you wanted. So if you're a right-hand parter versus left, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's see these two side by side so you can get a sense of the differences in the color and you'll be able to spot any differences in or variances in the style. I think they look really, really close, which I'm always happy to see consistency among styles. exactly what you should be able to expect when you unbox your Wig Pro Robin. So I'm just going to sort of move around these layers, do some styling to expose that lace front, and see what kind of styles we can come up with. Let's try with glasses. We knew it was going to be great with glasses, didn't we? Low profile, low permatease, beautiful. Fits very nice and secure. Okay, so let's get started. Thanks so much for joining me today. Be sure to check this out at Wig Studio One. We'll see you soon again on TAZSWICCLOSET at Wig Studio One.